Hello, I am Aiden, and you are the listener. Yeah, I did that a bit differently this time. And this is the summer of gaming events. This week, quick coverage of some gaming news, Crazy Taxi gameplay in the background. I'll get started with that in a minute. This time I'm actually playing the gameplay while talking because I decided to be crazy this week and I forgot to record gameplay of something else earlier. Opinions on Summer Game Fest and the revelation it ended with, the Xbox Game Showcase and the chaos that was, and that Nintendo Direct, which some people are like, that was the worst Direct ever, and some people are like, I am living the dream. Right, so, news. Gaming events happened, then came the layoffs. Ubisoft shut down an entire studio, and Xbox aren't being transparent with what they're doing yet, despite their new logo being transparent, might I add. And yeah, that's pretty much all the news before the big event. So, a couple of other things before I go. Well, before I get started with the gameplay, talking about the events. Number one, this thumbnail was made by a friend, a very nice friend. I would tell you who they are, but they insisted I didn't credit them. If I'm correct, don't credit me though. Just say it was made by a friend. That's what the friend said. So, thank you, friend. So, yeah, and calendar for gaming news. June 25th, Steam Summer Sale. July, hopefully something interesting. August, August 26th, Gamescom. Over the summer, VR Game Showcase. Probably lots of gaming news. GTA 6 marketing supposedly begins, yet the World Cup has begun and nothing's really happened yet. September 19th, final episode of the series if there isn't a Nintendo Direct the week after. Also, I'll probably do this series bi-weekly from now onwards if there's less major news in a week. Anyway, I probably should have gotten straight to the gameplay. Let's get going. Yes, there'll be no audio. Because copyright and all that, even though I doubt it affects me, but also you wouldn't be able to hear me ramble, so... So, Summer Games Fest wasn't the craziest, in my opinion. Which, yeah, I know some people are going to be like, but it had the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Revelation and all that. And yes, that was crazy. As well as Resident Evil. It's just, I mean, there was just nothing really that I would buy in there. I mean, it was good though. I mean, there was a lot of great games. Capcom, and Square showed up with those big things, and then, to be honest, I don't remember it all too well considering everything that's happened since. Okay, this feels so wrong playing it without any of the audio, and yes, you can probably hear my controller clacking and all that. But yeah, in my opinion, it was the weakest show but that's just in terms of games that I'd buy. I mean, outside that, it was probably a pretty strong show for many, so yeah. Let me just pick up this person. Yes, my gameplay absolutely sucks. And then there was the Xbox showcase. Crazy Taxi World Tour got announced. Yay! I'm quite hyped for the game. Yeah, there is a bit of an AI debacle at the moment, considering how AI is used, but there's just a lot of contradictory stuff, so unless, it's something that was clearly morally wrong, I'm still hyped for the game, regardless. Also looks fun. So, game is that going for it. Persona 4 Revival and Persona 6, Persona 4 Revival got news and Persona 6 got announced. That convinced me to get Persona 3 Reload for Switch 2 earlier this week. Ordered it on Monday, arrived yesterday on Thursday. I mean, I'm about an hour into it. Pretty good so far. Haven't really gotten to the actual RPG gameplay yet, but soon enough I probably will. And I probably should have driven past KFC. Halo also got news, and it looks good, and it seems to have angered players the least. Well, you know, angered Halo fans the least out of any game released in the last 14 years. I hate the laws of physics when they don't work with you. How the hell am I going to get to that baseball stadium now? Yeah, there's no way I'm going to make it. Never mind, I will make it. That was close. Somehow it doesn't count as slow though. So yeah, and then they also announced, oh yeah, Halo, it's coming out the same day as Splatoon Raiders. That's probably my only problem with it. Well, the premium edition. Oh, and the price, like 70 quid for the premium edition. 50 quid for the standard edition. Splatoon Raiders is 41 quid. Digital. Oh, but Splatoon Raiders is the same price physical. Yeah, yes, but for crying out loud, I mean, you'd end up having to. If a new game costs the same price or less than a remake of an old game, it just, like, well, where have they been throwing all this money other than free campaign missions? That's what I don't get. And then, new Spyro game got announced. I'm not the biggest fan of Spyro or Crash Bandicoot games, but it's nice to see a new game announced anyway. I mean, it'll be a big deal, and it'll probably be somebody's introduction to it. Or, you know, platformers in general, even. So. I'm optimistic about that more than my driving skills today. This is why you don't usually. This is why you don't play Crazy Taxi and talk at the same time while I read off the script. And then they announced a green special edition Xbox Series X. What do I have to say about it? It looks good. But yeah, that Xbox showcase was pretty good, in my opinion. I am excited about Halo still, despite the price. So, yeah, there was just a lot of good stuff announced for that. It's just a shame that those layoffs have to happen after a showcase that's so good. Like, you have all these good games coming out on your platform, you've announced them as coming to your platform, and you're still laying people off. Does it have to be that way? Can you, you know, reduce your executive pay a little bit? You know? Eh. I mean, I get Xbox is bleeding money, but, like, there are. Not everything has to be lay people off, lay people off. So that annoys me. And then there was that Nintendo Direct. And I've written a few short notes that explain how I feel about it. Fire Emblem in September. Woo! Xenoblade Chronicles Trilogy gets a Switch 2 upgrade. Woo! Rhythm Paradise is an RPG mode. Woo! Nintendo Switch Sports Resort, aka the greatest piece of nostalgia bait probably ever made. I mean, it's pretty obvious. I mean, same island as Wii Sports Resort. It has resort, you know, at the end. It's got a tropical setting. It has table tennis and bowling and golf. Yeah, it's nostalgia bait. It's to make people think, I remember that. and buy it, but I think it'll still be fun. And also to all the crowd who keep complaining about, the new avatars that they use these days, they're replacing the Mii characters I love so dearly. Just a reminder that Tomodachi Life released this year. That has Mii characters in it, and they are the focus. So are you complaining for the sake of complaining, or do you genuinely have a problem with the changes is what I say. That was close. And then there was the final announcement in that direct. The Zelda Ocarina of Time remake. Initially I was a bit like, not most happy about it. Not because it was a remake, and not because it was Zelda, but because I didn't really like the redesign. You know, of Link in the trailer? But then, I've warmed up to it a bit. So, I am. I mean, it's just crazy to think that what was essentially one of the biggest games of all time is getting one of the greatest games of all time is getting a full-on 4K remake with, well, for the modern day. And it's releasing the same year as GTA 6, one of the most wanted games of all time. It's just kind of crazy. The two big deal games of such high caliber are releasing essentially around the same time. Oh, well, I managed to make it to the bus terminal. We're going down here. Is it just me or did that taxi slide? Anyway, I've run out of things to talk about, so you're going to hear me talk for the next few minutes. I guess. I mean, now's probably time to disappear and vanish. Don't forget to like and subscribe and click that notification bell, said somebody who would honestly not really do this for the sake of doing it or the sake of fun. Yeah, I don't care if you subscribe or not. I don't care if you have notifications on or not. I mean, if anything, I'm probably not really going to promote this episode that much. Just doing it for fun. You know, if at least one person sees this, listens all the way through, I'm happy. Right, 1 minute and 50 seconds. I might as well call this Crazy Taxi and Game Ranting. But throughout the music, because I don't know if I'll get copyright blocked. I mean, yeah, I do not make any money off this, and I do not intend to make money off this, but yeah, it's better be safer than sorry in a world where copyright is taken very seriously. 3, 2, 1. Yet another close call. And she blooming kicked the taxi. Anyway, why do I always pick BGGO in Crazy Taxi? There. Because I picked him last time. I think it's just cool, and also I believe taxis handle differently with every character, so, and I've had the best experience when using BGGO, so yeah. Yeah, no, I sound kind of pathetic saying stuff like that, and I didn't think you could actually drive in there. You know what? I'm just gonna give up now. Hi, Maiden, and you are the listener. Thank you for listening and watching this pretty bad gameplay. I'll try and give better gameplay next week, and have a nice day. Bye.